gotta throw the old link on Twitter. And hopefully my audio is good. It was good a minute ago when I tested it and checked, but that doesn't mean much. Because it can get real speed up real quick. Got that right, Sawyer. I'm not sure if this is all going to be in one, like, long mega stream, or if... I'm trying to get my... Team Dark this time. So that should be fun. Trying to make sure my audio sounds good and is being picked up by my recording equipment. Seems good so far. This should be great. Alright. Let's kick things off.
I'm counting on you guys.
I really do like Team Dark in so many ways. Not every way, and we will talk about that. Yeah, we're just gonna just start things off right away. I already threw up the link on Twitter, so
I found Eggman's secret treasure.
And let me know how audio levels and stuff are. Just want to make sure everything's good for you guys. I did a test recording before because I have to actually save settings off to the side, like on a notepad thing, because you can't save audio settings like as profiles in OBS. And I was just making a stream setup for the 3DS since I'm gonna be doing a bunch. This game was definitely directed at a younger audience. I think they were going for more of a classic series vibe, and that's why. Which is fine. I kind of prefer it in theory, but in execution, I think Adventure 2 had a way better plot. I do like the FMVs in this game, though. Like, they're really well animated. There just aren't enough of them.
Now I get it. Now I know what this is all about. You're mad at Eggman for sealing you in this room. And you can't remember anything.
This is the best performance we have from anyone as Rouge,
Then
though.
it's settled.
She's fantastic in this
Now you
game.
two make up so we can start looking for Eggman together. Oh yeah, baby. This makes us a team.
I'm a pretty big fan of... I forget the voice actor's or voice actress's name for Rouge in this game, but she was fantastic. She's the same as in Adventure 2, but man, she's good.
You two ready?
Oh, you're good, Mason. You can watch the archive if you want, or if you don't, then whatever.
Hope you can keep up with me.
So I had to start a little bit late tonight. So I was just out and about. Bought Luigi's Mansion 3DS because I don't know if I'll find my GameCube copy in time, and I got a 3DS capture card, so why not use it? I love the fact that it's Bubsy from Bubsy 3D, because Bubsy 3D is a game that I have a lot of fond feelings for, because man, it's a funny game to play with friends. Like, it's so horrible. It's absolutely a joy.
Let's change formations to sideways from
Let's
here.
not do that, Rouge. Let's just ignore everything you're saying. So hopefully this stream has less technical difficulties. As I say that, my lag thing starts. But hopefully this stream's a little less prone to technical difficulties. I know my controller issue should be solved. I'm still using the same Wavebird I used last time, but I am hoping that I don't have as many issues with lag as the game is lagging. Worst case, I can always restart OBS. I just don't want to do that. Can we make
Here
it?
they come.
Yeah, I love just skipping around in this game. It's very fun. But yeah, Team Dark, it's a very strange case of
Natural.
basically being, in theory, a great idea. Just difficulty, a higher difficulty for the Sonic playthrough. But the fact that level length is affected is a bad thing. It's very bad. Chaotix is the score I'm looking forward to least. And consequently, Chaotix will actually be the story we do next. I am skipping around a little bit. I could have used the tornado there, the tornado move, but my capture card's just lagging out. It's not even like a normal lag issue that I normally have. It's just OBS being slow because I've had it open for a while. That was configured 3DS settings just now. So I'll have to restart OBS after this level, but that's not bad. See if I can make it into the Ring of Shadow. Yeah, that's always fun.
I'll take it for Barra.
But yeah, Man, I just don't like Team Dark. Chaotix is pretty bad. For a lot of the same reasons I dislike Shadow the Hedgehog every game so much. Man, those robots just... I know the tornado move sends them flying, but they really were flying. I do love me some level 3 homing attack, because it basically makes it what the homing attack should be, because it gives you the power boost, and it has wind effect, which is weird, but I really enjoy that. It's fun. Yeah, but Chaotix I dislike for the same reason I dislike Shadow the Hedgehog. The mission structure does not work for linear Sonic level design. That would have been nasty. Let's try it again. Nope. I guess we're just gonna take the actual route. That's a shame. Once I get my
I'll take it from here.
my thing better. Hey man, Shadow the Hedgehog. Find the computer room mission is one of his few redeeming things. That's a good quality meme.
Natural.
Whereas the rest of Shadow the Hedgehog is just gutter trash. I really hate that game. Like, I mean, there's stuff about it that's pretty okay. Not a whole lot, though. I'm doing awfully well considering I'm playing like a full second behind what I can see.
Natural.
Or a full second ahead of what's like visible on screen with bad frame rate issues.
Rings together.
Like, this is all memorization and knowing the levels
Natural.
and being good at timing Sonic stuff because, like, yeah, I mean, you guys can probably tell how bad this is performing right now. I don't know why. I'll have to check my settings in a minute. It was working fine when I did the pre-stream test, but
Come on.
okay, it's being really bad. I'm gonna have to restart OBS real quick. I'll be back in a sec, everyone. Jeez. Wait, hang on. No, okay, hang on. This should fix it, hopefully. Please. Yeah, now it's perfect. That would have been perfect timing to watch Seaside tonight. I watched both of the Sonic Paradox.
Do your thing.
No, Omega, don't do your thing. I got it. I watched both of those both those videos right before.
Come on.
Reported a blood moon. Nice. I need to I have a couple friends. My friend who did a lot of the channel assets, not all of them, but a fair amount of them, is a game scout. So I'm gonna be doing a demo kit monster eventually. I am a big fan of this level in terms of Green Hill Zone 4. Like, out of all of them, this is my favorite one. Like, Windy Hill Zone sucked because it was Green Hill Zone. Emerald Hill Zone's alright, but this is the most visually distinct of all of like the not Green Hill Zones. So like, it's definitely my favorite, like by far. I think it's awesome looking.
Annihilate.
Omega's a great character too.
Annihilate.
I'll take it from here. Useless heaps of metal.
I'll eliminate them all.
I was gonna try and jump over them, but I failed to. I failed in my quest to jump over everyone. I don't know why Shadow decided to stop there. That was really weird. Green Hills Zone has awesome music because it's just Toot Toot Sonic Warrior. But Emerald Hill's fine. Like, I don't know. There's nothing special about it to me, though. Like, it's just literally... I mean, it was literally called Green Hill Zone in development during Sonic 2's dev process, so that should be enough to, like, give that away. It's not bad or anything. It's just super been there, done that. Which, again, isn't a bad thing. It's just I prefer things to be a little more original. Like, this is a nice twist on it. Green Hills is hilarious because it should have just been called Green Hill.
Not taking this seriously.
Yeah, it's because I have to restart the stream, Shadow. Shut up. Got a giant thing of soda because I'm super tired. So that soda, I have like a liter of soda here. It's going to be keeping me awake. Oh, Splash Hill. To be fair, I do love me some Sonic 4 Episode 1 more than I should. So I don't know when we'll get to that one in terms of the Sonic streams, but I'm genuinely looking forward to it. Because I just know that if it happens to get an active chat, it's going to be a whole lot of this game sucks, me being like, I mean, not really. And then a whole lot of really and indignancy, and it'll be hilarious. That's going to be a great stream.
We're counting on you to break this stone door.
But I actually really do like Episode 1. Like, I think Sonic 4 is pretty fun in general, but especially Episode 1. Like, I think it's just, it's not a great, like, follow-up to the classic games, granted, which, you know, it should have been given the title and what they advertised it to be. But overall, I think it's an entertaining enough title. Like, it's fine.
I'll eliminate them all.
But yeah, we're actually going to be, this may end up being split, very likely will be split into 2 streams. I'll probably be doing this tonight and tomorrow night because of how obnoxiously long Team Dark's levels get later on. And from the start, they're really long. Well, the real Sonic 5 would be, I don't know what you would consider to be Sonic 5.
Why don't we try up there?
Nah, saying it's Generations is boring. Let's say Sonic 5 was like the Gamecom version of Sonic Jam. How about that? That works. I almost had a copy of that. I don't have it. But I almost got a copy for like $1 complete in box, which is not worth much more than that, but that would have been hilarious if I would have scored it. I don't have a Gamecom, but I do want to have that because it's just hilarious. I've emulated it, I think I have it. I feel like I did, but I might be wrong about that. I do know Gamecom emulation exists, and like I could emulate it, and will, because we're going to be looking at weird, obscure handheld Sonic games eventually, and that includes the Gamecom. Can I go over them? No, I gotta go under them.
Useless heaps of metal.
You know, Shadow's pretty rude. Kind of racist since we've got a robot on his team. Anaya Charge Fire. I love Omega so much. She's really cool. She's just a very funny character to me.
Hey, where's the turtle going?
Numerous Eggman robots detected. Prepare attack mode.
I forgot that. I guess I didn't forget, but I just was recording. I just played through all the forces again for a video that I just wrote the script for today. I think it's gonna be a great video. But you know, great on my terms of great at least, which is it gets finished and released in a reasonable time frame. But I forgot about classic Sonic's and naming conventions, and it is in the script because it's hilarious. Like Green Hill, Green Hill. Chemical plant, chemical plant. Death egg, death egg. It's like, I get why they do it. It's to rub in the fact that, hey, classic Sonic has been here before, and this is what the levels were named as, but the level names are already there. So dumb. It's such a dumb game in general.
Annihilation.
Gliding over them. I do hate the glide in this game. Like, I know it's the triangle dive and it's like slightly different,
Omega,
but
do your
still.
thing.
Annihilate.
From a narrative perspective, I actually really dig the Chaotix. I like the Chaotix as characters. So having them come back in this game, this is my introduction. Hi, Quentin.
Take it from here.
But I like Ice Cap in every game that shows up in, actually. Sonic 3, Sonic Adventure 1, it's just a great level. But,
Why don't we try up there?
But no, I love the Chaotix for their, like, narrative purposes. They're hilarious in this game. And I'm going for a complete Sonic set. Like, not every game on every console just yet, but at least a copy of every game. And that, I want to do ideally every console. And I mean like an original copy of them. So like, you know, I don't count. Mega Collection counts as a game, not as having all of the games. So like, I want to get like 3D Blast. I have the Genesis version. I'm not too worried about getting the Saturn version yet, but Knuckles Chaotix is one that like I cannot wait to get. I don't even know the last time I played Sonic 3 on its own, like without Sonic and Knuckles. Like, why would I? You know what I mean? It's functional, don't get me wrong, it's fine. It's just, why would I want to play it that way? When it's clearly, like, better to play it, combined.
What's wrong with me?
Yeah, I don't know, how am I getting such low rankings? I'm playing the game fine. Not as well as I played during the Sonic thing, because This is a more chill stream, especially since I don't expect to do the whole thing in one go. It's gonna be 2 streams because it's gonna have to continue tomorrow. Mushroom Hill is better than Angel Island. I think the Sonic and Knuckles half of Sonic 3 is perfect when played after Sonic 3. I still don't like how his teeth bend. It's so gross.
Primary target detected. Destroy Dr. Eggman.
Angel Island does have some amazing music, though. And, like, I think it's such a cool level in terms of just how much of a step up it was from Sonic 2 and Sonic 1. I like Sonic 2 better than Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but, like, just on a technical level, going to,
We're talking to you, Doctor.
like, you know, you're playing the level, and it's all good and fun, and then halfway through, oh, suddenly everything's just on fire. Like, that's super, super cool, and I really, really dig that. I admire the crap out of Sonic 3, like, on an aesthetic level.
Annihilate. Annihilate.
Is that all you've got? Yeah, says I absolutely annihilated health bar because this fight's really easy. I just switched to power. For some reason, as a kid, I never switched to power character during this fight. Like, I did the whole thing as speed, flying, and I was like, eventually I figured out, hey, you just punch, you do way better.
Mission completed.
Well, the fact that it gets bombed is incredible, though. Like, you know, you're going through what's basically another Green Hill Zone. Ooh, big deal. And then suddenly, fire bombs are just dropped down, and the whole level's aesthetic and music completely change halfway through the first act. Like, that was some mind-blowing stuff to me when I was little. I mean, I still prefer Sonic 2, and I always have, and I always will, but, like, man, Sonic 3 impresses me. And impressed me as a kid, too, which I think is more important.
So, that Eggman is behind all of this.
Really, Shadow, what gave that away?
He's mine. Any objections?
Negative.
Is this the energy plant?
That red liquid is
I love the Kid Icarus video on this game. I don't necessarily, like, agree with most of what he said throughout it, but, like, aw, man, it's such a good video. I don't think Caddy's ever put out a bad video. If there's like a few YouTubers that I've like dream of eventually collabing with, and he's right up there. Caddy's such a cool dude. At least he seems like he is. I could be wrong, and he could suck, but
Doesn't look like we'll
sure
be
doesn't
able
seem
to
that
move
way.
on.
No problem. Let's get moving.
Annihilate. Annihilation. Annihilation. Annihilation.
I think.
Take it from here.
Oh, hi, Control Lag. I've missed you. I haven't seen you in a little while.
Terminate all Eggman robots, regardless of their purpose.
This is such a beautiful game, though. Like, I don't know. I think of the, it's called, like, the Dreamcast era, even though this was obviously not ever a Dreamcast game, but, like, it's still got the same, like, general aesthetic and art style. I was gonna go back for the, checkpoint, but whatever. We should be fine, I say, knowing fully well that if I die, I'll look like an but man, I love this game's graphics. Like, it's such a pretty game. No, I want to go the high route. High route. Down. The character models are the one thing I'm not super fond of, actually. Taking the high route because it's cool. I mean, it's not nearly as cool whenever you spend like 5 minutes getting to it, but hey, I feel cool, dang it. Rouge's outfit being different is funny to me because I always, as a kid, was like, they censored her, which I didn't care, but I thought it was interesting. But not really, because she's still got mad cleavage going. So if there was an attempt at censorship, they didn't do a very good job. But she's still pretty voluptuous. Which, again, is fine. It's just, you know, it's odd.
Come on. Come on. Take this.
Don't got time for any of this nonsense.
Come on. Come on. Take this.
Oh god, am I gonna die? No, I didn't, somehow. Very nearly, though. If ever I was concerned about gaming over during a story, it is this one.
Come on.
I don't think 06 is ugly compared to this game. I think it's just got a different art style. I think Shadow already like is cringy enough. It did not need an M rating. Like it's already like a whole bucket of cringe and awkwardness. Not only is it like an awful game, which I still think it is, it's just Omega just screaming out kill. God, I know why he did. It's because it was a score or something, but still, it caught me off guard. Omega so far.
Here they come.
No, I don't have the level 3 thing yet.
Naturally.
I guess we'll switch to Omega. Just absolutely nuke everything around it for no reason. But I don't know. I feel like an M rating would have been... It might have made the game, like, funnier. I don't think Shadow the Hedgehog was trying to be a funny game. I genuinely think it's just such a misguided attempt at making a video game. And they honestly thought that was what people wanted. And it might have been to some people. I mean, I still know people who think Shadow the Hedgehog is a super cool game. I just think that those people are incorrect and arguably kind of dumb. Because Shadow the Hedgehog is not a cool game. Like, at all.
I'll take it from here.
It has some cool ideas and elements, like, in terms of its aesthetic and everything. But it doesn't do enough with them.
Let's have Shadow handle this.
Could have had this game for $5 for the PS2 version. I'm guessing you're talking about Heroes, since, you know, it's the game on screen. Yeah, the PS2 version is pretty bad. It's the only version of the console version that is, because I don't have the PC version. But it's the only version of this game I don't have on consoles. I don't have the PC version either. I'll get to that eventually. But like, I know, I don't need that yet. Oh my god, Omega, can you not? Oh my god, Shadow, what are you doing? Ah, this game controls so well. Oh, we are launching off again. Grinding sucks in this game. Have I mentioned that enough?
When grinding, press the B button.
I only
to
talked about it like
and use
a
the
billion
control stick
times.
to balance.
What the game doesn't really tell you is just hold in the B button and you will just fly down the rail really, really fast. Like it's implied you're supposed to mash it, but don't do that. Just keep pressing it, man. Or just keep holding it, rather. It does its job very well. I do like the fact that you can use your teammates to, like, increase the power of the homing attack. It's pretty cool. Too bad it barely works. Team Dark blasting off again. If the level didn't take like 35 years to beat, like this should be the end of the level. We should not be getting a checkpoint 5 minutes into the stage. But like, if not for that, I actually like the altered level design of Team Dark quite a bit up until it starts introducing a whole bunch of enemies for no reason. Because I think extra enemies is a terrible way to increase difficulty in a platformer. But it's how they handle it, so. Like, I think it's a fine element of increased difficulty, but I don't think it alone should be like what they do. So props to them for doing it the way they handle it. It's just, and I do like, you know, getting new level design that we wouldn't have liked to play. It's just, the levels are really, really long. I thought we were gonna die there. No, I went to do Rouge. I don't know why the ring loss sound didn't play there. Oh god, Rouge, please go up, thank you. If you guys can't tell from the feed, it's getting a little laggy up in here. But it'll either correct itself or I'll correct it. You know what? I'm just gonna correct it. I'm not making you guys sit through a terrible stream again. Hang on one sec. Okay, and we're back, and I fixed it, and I just gotta full screen it again because the full screen makes the game playable. What happens if I just don't full screen it? What if I just do it like this? And I just play it on the OBS preview. That might actually make things a little bit better for me. I can just increase the preview size. This might, hopefully this will prevent lag. We'll find out, won't we? Wow, that key almost screwed me over. That key wouldn't have been helpful anyway, but we are not going for special stages until we do Team Rose. That way, since the game's super short as Team Rose, it takes like 2 hours or 3 hours or something. The mod for SA2 characters and heroes. I think I did actually. I saw Heroes looks like it has a lot of really interesting mods, actually.
Annihilation. Ready.
I think I'd rather stick with, like, more of the default, but it does look like it has some cool stuff going on. My stream preview on YouTube is at 240p. It looks very funny. Almost looks like playing it on an old TV, except the frame rate's really bad.
What's wrong with me?
Lots of things are wrong with you, Shadow. You have amnesia. You thought you were a robot at some point. Well, I mean, that didn't happen yet, but it will. It will happen. And assuming this is like a linear progression, like narratively, it will happen to you, you know, eventually. Hey, it's another really good soundtrack. No, I want to get the Lightspeed Dash thing. Come back. I hate timing these guys. I did not mean to kill him. Okay. That Lightspeed Dash is a total bitch to nail, but I like doing it. It's one of the only secrets I remember in all of Sonic Heroes.
Just watch this.
I mean, he's a pretty traumatized kind of guy, that is true. Like, who is this Maria? And why is she all he can remember? You know?
Worthless consumer model. This is a job for Rouge.
And then the aliens show up. Shadow just randomly doing no attacks when I didn't want him to. Because, you know, what Shadow? Why does it have to act as a homing attack? This game would have benefited a little bit from, like, the way the Sonic 06 bounce attack works. Because the bounce attack in Sonic 06 is really good for dealing with enemy health bars. It's like the only thing good in Sonic 06's moveset, actually.
I'm sure it's very easy to fly from here.
But it was fun to use.
Annihilation. Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
This is a job for Rouge.
Man, that level 3 Thunder Shoot is strong.
Just as planned.
I'll take it from here.
Again knocked down, but I get up again, and then I kill things as a bat, killing robots and hedgehogs.
Try going up there. I'll take this.
Line up next to me.
Haha, let's completely ignore everything Omega just said. Oh god. I thought we were gonna live through that, but we did not. I was wrong. I was very much mistaken.
Line up next to me.
Haha, I'm gonna ignore Omega again. And just do this.
Annihilate. Fire. Annihilation.
Then we can annihilate these
Annihilation.
guys really quickly.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Eradicate.
Level up.
I do love the very, very stilted delivery there. Level up.
Good.
I'm trying to remember the name of the actor who played Shadow in the adventure games. I genuinely cannot remember. I know Jason Griffith did it in the game from like Shadow the Hedgehog up through Unleashed, but I know Shadow wasn't Unleashed, but like that era of Sonic. And I think it was David Humphrey right now. I know most of the actors, I just don't know this one. But I knew if I heard his name, I'd recognize him as the guy who plays the Shadow, but I just can't remember it. I'm sure the man's very official. For what it's worth, as much as I'm going to complain about the grinding in this game, it's not the worst it's handled in the series. Like, that very distinctly goes to Sonic 06, because it doesn't have any, like, dedicated grinding functionality at all. You can homing attack between rails, which kind of helps, but not enough, in my opinion, to, like, justify how awful it is otherwise. see if we can skip this whole thing. We can. At least in the other stories you can. I genuinely don't. Oh yeah, we can. There's this thing.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah, I still do think that like Team Dark's levels are super overly long though. Like it is a problem. It's not even like a well, it wouldn't. It's almost a problem, but they barely make it work. It's like no, these levels take forever. This one, like this is an appropriate length so far, but we're not even at the end yet. You know? Oh god, we're dead. We just gloriously homing attack into the abyss and die. Wonder why I got a notification from my own stream. That's really weird. Huh. Not subscribed to myself. I think I set the notification to remind myself to stream, but it went off and I started the stream. Whatever.
Come on.
Do I prefer Mario or Sonic? I am much more of a Sonic.
There's someone there.
Annihilation.
I think I think Mario has the better games overall. I think he's a much more consistently well-executed character. But like, I like Sonic more as a franchise anyway. I shouldn't. It makes very little sense to.
Just like this.
I do love me some Pac-Man. You give me Pac-Man World any day. Pac-Man World 2 specifically. Which, that will be another game we play on the channel. I want to do a couple different Pac-Man World games. And some of the other Pac-Man games as well, even like the classic ones.
Come on.
Which volume of Namco Museum? There's like,
Level up.
5 volumes, I think? Namco Museum for PS1? I think it's 5 because it's the number of letters, because each volume had a designated like letter in the word Namco. See, I don't even mind Anubis Rex anymore, because by the time I get to Anubis Rex in World 1, which is the only game he's in, so I don't know why I have to clarify that, but like, by the time you get there, you probably have like 1 billion lives. So like, assuming you do, you shouldn't have too much of a hard time with it.
I'll take it from here.
Like, you will die. There's no way to beat it without dying. I mean, you can beat it without dying. I've seen it done on YouTube. Oh no, why did I do that? No, I was trying to get the ring. This is going terribly. Okay. But anyway, I think the only bad thing about the Pac-Man World series is pretty much just Pac-Man World 3 as a whole. Like, it's not a terrible game, but it just sticks out like a sore thumb. And it reminds me so much of Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. It's not even funny. It's a better game than Rise of Lyric, but it's very similar. Like, the reasons I dislike that game are a lot of the same reasons that even had Rise of Lyric been great, I would have still kind of disliked it. Pac-Man World probably sounds familiar because it's a multi-million sale series of spin-off platformers starring Pac-Man. And it's great stuff. Like, probably, I don't think any of the games are like, you know, top of the line platformers, although World 2 comes pretty close. Depending on what YouTubers you're into, you might have seen it too. I know the Great Clement played it. It's like the only person I can think of. Even then, that wasn't a reason, but he did Let's Play it. I thought I could make that home attack chain, but then controller issues. So I guess they're not taking result. They randomly kick in, but only for like a second. It's super weird. But yeah. Was Pac-Man World 3 made by the people behind that game? That would explain some things. Like, World 3 is still good. It's a fun, functional game. It does some stuff really well. And then there's like everything else about it. World 1 is one of the best-selling games for the... Well, not one of the best-selling, but it was a high seller on PS1. It has a greatest hits re-release and everything like that. So, it's a well-enough known game. I wouldn't be surprised if you played it in like a waiting room. I have to wait for my stupid stream thing to catch up. Why is it being like this? Wonder why it's acting up so badly. I think I know exactly why. I'm gonna fix it. Do I have the right thumbnail set? Of course I don't. I'm gonna change the thumbnail to be the correct one, and then you guys are gonna hear me talk while I fix stuff. So I got it first. What do I have to do? Where's the button for this? Properties. Properties didn't open. There it goes. Sorry, Team Dark, Team Dark, Team Dark. Cool. There we go. Now it's correct. Okay. If I remember, I actually did change some settings in OBS earlier. Let's see if I can fix it. No, wait, that's correct. Never mind. I don't know. Everything's as it should be. It just doesn't want to work. Oh. What do you know? Now it's working. Go figure. Haha, Rouge. Let's not take care of them first. Let's completely ignore them first. 'Cause I don't want to deal with that. Namco Museum had the like actual, because a lot of the later Namco museums are just compilations, which is essentially what the PS1 versions were too. But they had like the 3D museums you could explore, and yeah, they were weird. I have one of the volumes. No, I don't want to die here again, man. I am just top of the world today, aren't I, ladies and gentlemen? It's just, I'm so good at video games. But no, I do like the Namco Museum series as a whole. Like, it's a great compilation series. One of the best because I'm a big Namco fan. I'm a huge fan of Namco. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore the rings this time. Because there's no real reason to go for them anyways. I don't know why I was, like, so invested. Like, I see colorful shortcut rings, I must go for them. But it doesn't exactly go well for me, so we're going to ignore my inner inhibitions. Not inhibitions. Yeah, inhibitions. We're gonna ignore all my deepest desires. How about that? I am getting a streaming TV just designated to having a constant live feed of my streams. So once that, I mean, I have a TV, but it's nowhere near where I stream from, so it'd be super inconvenient for me to take care of stuff. Whereas if I can get a second TV in my room right here, it'll be ideal. I have that version of the Namco Museum on PS2, but yeah, it's great. Well, I guess we're going down here.
Let's have Shadow handle this.
For some reason, I guess I did a homing attack now. A very cool one. See, stuff like this is what I really like about Team Dark. Where it's like, yeah, okay, assuming the homing attack wants to actually do its job and function. See, that was dope. What's less dope is the game lagging. But anyway, no, I have that version of Namco Museum on the PS2 because I got it for $1. And yeah, Namco Museum, there were two versions for that generation of console. The first version had the arrangement games. I don't know if the second one did or not. And the arrangement games, it was Pac-Man arrangement, Dig Dug arrangement, Galaga arrangement. There was also a Mappy arrangement, I think, but it's not on the Namco Museum. But they were part of arcade compilation cabinets that, you know, you put in your bar or whatever, and they worked incredibly well. If I go into my settings, I think I fixed it last time. Didn't fix it this time. What do I have to shoot?
There's no jewel. I mean, Eggman here.
Well, that might have fixed it. I can't tell. I mean, it's working now, but I don't know if that was just luck.
What a bunch of annoying.
On the bright side, that doesn't need. That's not going to be an issue when I'm doing my my handheld ones. Hey, Miss Pac-Man's one of the best arcade games ever made. I don't know why arrangement's not in things anymore, though. The little green dragon in a cage. I think that would be the one that has Tower of Draga or Dragua, or however it's pronounced. But I can't remember which volume that is.
I'll take it from here.
It is a PS1 volume, I think. Please let me just kill the turtle. Please, thank you. That wasn't like an issue with controllers or lag or anything, or me, for that matter. Okay. We're coming up to that part where we're going to ignore the rings. Ignore them. Yeah, see? It's not so hard. Pac-Man arrangement's ridiculously fun in co-op, especially. I do think that the second version of Pac-Man Origins doesn't even hold a candle to the original, though. The second one being the version for the PSP that people seem to forget about. There's a PSP Anthem museum that was really cool because of the arrangements.
Come on.
It's supposed to be Rouge for this, so let's see if we can do it. Nah. Okay, go this way. He's just too stiff to control. He just won't cooperate. But that version's in Pac-Man Museum for the 360. Because eventually I'm gonna do a like a stream of various Pac-Man ports, or maybe it'll be a video. I haven't decided how it's gonna go yet. I just know it's gonna be a thing that I do. I mean, I own a lot of versions of Pac-Man. Let me tell you. Probably the worst of which would have to be the I mean, the Atari version of the infamous version. I guess that would be the worst one. I don't like the PSP Pac-Man either. I don't think it's a bad game. Like, it's fine. It doesn't do anything wrong. It doesn't do anything interesting either. It's like the most bland, forgettable thing. A lot of stuff I have on it that I've played that's like PSP is like mixed. Like, I like my PSP overall. It's a good system. It has some of the best Mega Man games because the remakes of Mega Man 1 and Mega Man X are absolutely phenomenal. But then you get into other issues, like, you know, say Sonic Rivals, which is one of the other games I got the console for. And I don't know if you guys have ever played Sonic Rivals, but it short as a game. It may be the most boring game I have ever played. Like, man, it's so dull. You're just like, yeah, you just race your opponents over and over, and that's the whole game. Which I guess isn't the fault of, like, the developers or anything. It's just what they made was this racing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on the channel eventually. It's like one of those strong, I'll get to it but no rush sort of deals, because I can't think of a single interesting element of that game. Other than some of its aesthetics and its music is alright. Yeah, it's his pose from Rivals. Or like his attacks from Rivals. Like some of his punches and stuff. At least they seem like the ones from Rivals. It could be coincidence. I wouldn't be surprised. I can't believe I actually nailed that. But anyway, why am I using Shadow? Do this.
I'll take it from here.
But like the fact that he uses, like, Knuckles using a homing attack is very non-traditional. Yeah, screw him. I'm gonna team blast them. I shouldn't have team blasted them as team blast. Okay. So now we get to wait because I forgot about chaos control happening. It sucks. There we go. That's a terrible, terrible thing. He does in Rivals, and he does in Smash Ultimate. It's not traditionally one of his moves. I don't think it's that he can't do it. It's the same way, like, why can Knuckles spin dash?
Energy storage tank?
It's rising up from below.
But yeah, no, in Rivals, everyone has the same move. So Sonic, Shadow, Silver, and Knuckles all move the same speed. They all have the homing attack. The differences come in their special moves. Like, Sonic has basically the boost. It's a little different. It's a lot more broken and powerful. But, like, Knuckles, like, punches the ground or whatever and causes an earthquake. Silver uses his telekinesis and freezes shit. By shit, I mean, like, the other characters. Basically, Sonic has the worst one. It's just a speed boost. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Rouge, please. Please grab it. Ah, that was horrible. I don't know why Sonic had luck with that. But at least the music's great. Does he dig in Rivals? I don't remember. I genuinely don't. He's an assist trophy in Ultimate, yeah. Because Shadow's 99% gonna be an Echo Fighter. Like, we don't know for sure, but, like, I'm betting on it. Like, I really expect it.
Not taking this seriously.
Because they're going pretty heavy on the Echo Fighters, isn't it? Which I'm down with. If we don't get Ms. Pac-Man as either a skin or an alternate character, like an alternate skin or as an Echo Fighter for Pac-Man, I'm gonna be livid. Because, like, why wouldn't they?
Man, who are those creeps over there?
What's up, SBO?
And you are...
Just what do you think you're doing here?
Who's this broad?
our client's adversary, perhaps.
You mean the bad guys?
You guys don't fool me. I know what you're after. Better stay out of my way.
Yeah, Rouge is so good in this game. Like, God, I really enjoy her voice actress. Much better than she was in Bubsy. Was it this one who was Bubsy, or is it the current Rouge who was Bubsy? I know one of them was Bubsy in Bubsy 3D, which, you know, is a magical thing because nothing is better than Bubsy 3D. That game is so incredibly awful. Like, it's staggeringly bad.
Level up! You put up a good fight!
Okay, you can die now. Bye.
That's it. No more mercy.
No more mercy. Just, boom, immediate death. It's not like the character battles are like good anyway. They last like 25 seconds at the tops. Like, I think the longest I've ever had one go on was a minute because they just kept not going near me. So like I don't think it's a big deal that you don't get every team encounter each other. Plus, that would get tedious. So I get why they broke it up the way they did.
I wonder. Never mind, those guys were definitely up to no good.
Enemies detected 200 meters ahead. Initiating battle mode.
Hey guys, wait for me!
Okay, that line delivery was pretty bad.
Our top priority is Eggman. Don't forget that. No time to waste.
You're too serious, Omega.
Omega is like Team Dark as like character dynamics is like so good. Like just the three of these characters together, they work so well. I don't think I could possibly enjoy it.
Steep grade ahead.
They always say steep whenever they mean bottomless abyss of death. I don't think it's that easy of a thing to get confused. I don't know why it always happens.
Step aside.
Please let me pull that. Thank you.
Fire. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
We're probably gonna end up ending the stream at around midnight, if I had to guess. Midnight Eastern time. I don't know where the rest of you people are, but so that's not gonna be a super late one tonight. Because again, I'm gonna bring this up into 2 streams. All right, later, Shiny. I'll be continuing this one tomorrow because you know Team Dark takes an eternity. So tune back in then if you want to see more of it.
Level up.
I'll take it from here.
Team, where are you? Why are you dead? There you go. Hate waiting for you to respawn. It's so annoying. All right, come on.
Thank you.
Here they come.
Omega, attack them!
Omega, attack them.
Must be
Ignore them.
eliminated.
Fly over here because it's easier. And I'm just a non-confrontational kind of guy. I do like the aesthetics of this level. I think of all the pinball casino themed levels, this is probably my favorite one to look at. It's just the worst one to play. Bar none. It is so awful. Because those physics don't function. I do think calling them physics is a little bit of a stretch.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
Okay, that didn't go well. Like, how is Omega moving the way he does? I don't even understand the physics here. They're just, yeah, we'll just go wherever. Why did I have to, oh my god. Is it just like, I think this is universally agreed upon to be one of the worst levels in any Sonic game. Like this whole zone. I swear, I never have a good time with it. As a kid, I didn't think it was so bad. That's the weird thing. I remember really liking this level as a kid, purely for its looks and music, but like I thought it was pretty fun because I liked the pinball levels a lot, and I thought this one was pretty good. And now I'm like, no, thank you. can make it over there with like a well-placed rocket excel jump. Let's try it. Nope. Okay. Hey, how about that?
Good.
I made it back where I started from. So that was a complete waste of a relatively cool jump. Okay. Shadow, go where I want you to, please. Or you can do that and end up right back where I didn't want you to be. Cool. This game's very fun because Sonic Heroes is a good game. This level alone does make me not want to go back and play Sonic Heroes sometimes. Like, it's this whole zone, I mean, not just like this specific level. This is the better of the two pinball levels. It's just, I know I'm like beating a dead horse. Everyone complains about these stages, but they really are that awful. Too lazy to in his downtime where he's willing to take it. I'm not sure why he doesn't want to take damage, but he did there, so it's okay. Oh yeah, this is probably the best level for the game to lag out on, I'm sure. It seems like changing settings tends to fix it, so let's change that back to that.
I'll take it from here.
No, I just made everything worse. Okay.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here. Take this.
Like, if it ever does seem like I'm being harsh on Team Dark, I'm not. It's a terrible time. Like, it's fun because Sonic Heroes is fun, but like, of the different playthroughs, it is pretty definitively, I don't know if it's my least favorite or my second least favorite.
This is the ultimate power.
Because, come on, there you go, like me, Dad.
Naturally.
But because I think Team Chaotix might be worse, but it honestly depends on the day.
We can switch the leader
Sonic's
on
the
pinball
Hodgepodge.
table.
That rings a bell, but I don't think I've seen it
Plus
or
egg if we
read it
enter the slot
or
machine
whatever it
altogether.
is, whatever kind of media it is. I'm complaining now, just wait. We are doing Lost World 3DS as the next 3D Sonic game.
Position confirmed.
After Heroes, which won't be for a while, granted. But we are getting to Lost World 3DS rather soon, and that game just, I think, like, it's such a weird mix of a game, because, like, I like Heroes way more than that game, but, like, at least Lost World 3DS, for the most part, is functional, whereas Heroes has shit like this. That just plainly
Annihilate.
There's someone there.
I did not want to like
Eggman
beat that, but
robots
alright.
must be eliminated.
Yeah, man, that good. I love the homing attack as a mechanic in Sonic games. I think it's so much fun to use when it's done right. I think the adventure games had a decent homing attack. This game has a pretty good one whenever it works and you have enough health. Like, you know, 06, it's annoying as hell, but it's really, like, imprecise.
I'll take it from
But
here.
you have it fully on this game. It's really fun to use. The only problem, I hate the level up system of this game. I think I've mentioned before how much I dislike it, but like, it's really annoying stuff.
Good.
Originally, we were just going to do Team Sonic and then the last story. And like, then I was like, you know what? We can get more out of Sonic Heroes than that. Let's do the whole dang thing. And now I'm like, did I make the right choice? I mean, we're committed now. It's happening. It's just like, could have just, you know, used the save file and done straight to the last story, and nothing of value would have been lost. But I didn't do it that way. Only mildly regrettable. I gotta wait like an eternity for this stupid thing. But yeah, it's not good level design. I'm sorry. It's not even the level design. Those physics need to function. You have to have decent pinball physics if you're gonna dedicate this much of your time to it. But like, out of all the games with like Sonic pinball physics. This is the worst one.
Just average.
Shadow's fucking hilarious in this game. He's not even intentionally hilarious. I'm gonna chug some soda real quick so I don't pass out. So far, drinking about half a liter of soda during this stream, which isn't a ton, but still.
Good.
It is a lot for how late it is. I have to be up at 8, but that's okay.
Good.
You got it.
The Sonic streams aren't normally going to be like an hour late like they were tonight. I originally wasn't even going to do the stream tonight. I had canceled it and now stuff on my Discord. I was just going to do it tomorrow, but then I was like, I really want to. I like streaming. It's a very pleasant thing for me. So I did it. I also bought the 3DS version of Luigi's Mansion tonight because we're going to be streaming that for Halloween. Why the 3DS version over the GameCube version? I don't know. Probably do both, just in different times. Like obviously, we're gonna start with the we're gonna be starting with the 3DS version, doing that first. But I do want to do the GameCube version. I do love this Luigi's Mansion as always. Just ignore that special stage. We're not doing that yet. I really hate the special stages of this game. And I swear they work worse on other consoles versus the
I'll take it from here.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
Kill.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to move on.
No problem. Let's get moving.
Okay, I get how Shadow moves on because he's got lesbian guys. How does Rouge and Omega? I guess Omega can fly or not fly. Never mind, it all makes sense, I
But we can't
suppose.
work without having a bit of fun.
Good.
Such an awful level. Oh my god. Like, I don't know anyone who actually enjoys the pinball levels of Sonic Heroes. I'm sure there are some crazy sadomasochists who are like, yeah, it's the best. But I mean, good for you. But I cannot relate at all. To me, this stuff is just the worst of the worst, man. Like, you have so little control. I didn't even realize that my game was lagging out because it felt normal. I actually did better with, like, horrible input lag that I wasn't fully aware of than I normally do. Okay, now I'm not doing quite as well. I think I have some software active in the background I'll have to deal with. This is acting normal tonight. But I'm not gonna deal with that now. We can fix it on the fly with that dope, awesome music playing in the background, right? Yeah.
Where's Eggman?
I don't know, Omega. We aren't there yet. Spoiler alert: he's hanging out in a closet on one of his ships.
Line up next to me.
Which isn't a euphemism or anything. He just genuinely is. People have complained that the homing attacks like really slow in this game. They never seem that slow to me. I don't know. Maybe it is. It just never felt that way to me. But like, I always thought the homing attack was just at a very satisfying speed.
I'll eliminate them all.
Like, it is slower than the adventure game. I'll grant you that. But I don't know. I just don't consider that much of a bad thing.
I'll take it from here.
Honestly, as long as you're flying into enemies, I don't really care how fast it is. I just think it's a fun mechanic. Well, it's not completely true because it was too. It feels much worse to use in Shadow the Hedgehog. I swear that game just controls so incredibly badly. Like, even though I think Heroes controls pretty middle of the road, generally on the worse end of the spectrum. At least it works. Shadow's control, something about it just, I hate everything about it. It seems like I'm like going through this as slowly as possible, very stressed seeming. Seeming stressed out. Yeah, because this part sucks. And I don't want to replay it by dying. Which is absolutely a possibility. Can you stop, Shadow? Thank you. But we got rings. That's always good. I do like the bowling ball sound effects that you do. They're very appropriate. Oh, cool. Thanks, game. That was awesome. Alright then. I don't know what just happened, but we didn't lose a life. We have to redo all that stuff, but we didn't lose a life, so that's nice. I have no idea why we didn't lose a life. Like, Rouge was just like, nope, we're not dead.
Danger. Steep grade
That time we're dead. Okay, no, we're not. I guess the companions are just chilling back there, so we have all the time in the world to make this. Oh, there goes Rouge, actually. So I assume we'll die, but that's a-okay.
It's all over if you fall.
Yeah, not really, though, because I have multiple times, and I'm doing fine, Rouge. It hasn't made a difference at all. Now Rouge is dead. But Omega's still chilling back out at the start, so it doesn't matter. How does he even know I'm getting bingo? He's nowhere near us. Very odd. All we have to do here is fall to the bottom. But last time, Shadow was like, nope, suicide. Alright, just fall. Not touching the controls. Just letting the game do its thing. Let's just see how long it takes.
Where's Eggman?
That was, see, but that's so hard. Me from like a minute and a half ago.
Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Kill.
That was unfortunate. But that was less unfortunate.
Level up.
Just watch this.
Annihilate.
But yeah, no, I don't like Team Dark at all. I just do not think they're fun to play as. Like, as far as controlling them goes, it's the same as controlling anyone else, I guess. I'm not complaining about that. But I am complaining pretty endlessly about the levels. Like, they suck as Team Dark. I do like them as Sonic. I like them as Team Rose. I don't like them as Team Dark. They aren't good.
Natural.
You know what else isn't good? This frame rate right now for some reason. I'm getting real sick of having to change my settings to make it work. Which is really weird, because normally that is not a thing I have to worry about. But right now, it just does not want to work. Until I do literally anything to the settings, and then it fixes itself. But I could always just open settings in a separate window, in case I need to do that. That's still annoying. I think there's just other software running in the background that wasn't last time. It's just causing it to act up. What else I need? I don't know if I need a new upscaler or new component cables. But like the image is like, it's good, but it's just a little bit off. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm talking about or not. Probably not because of YouTube compression, but it is there. And don't ask me how I pulled off that save twice there, because I really don't know. By all means, I should be dead. Not in real life. I mean, you know, maybe in real life. It depends who you ask, I suppose, but... Yeah, man, this level's so stressful and bad, because it's not even like, oh, it's not overly difficult. This section's actually pretty easy. You genuinely don't want to play it again. So whenever they're like, you'll die, and then you have to do it all again, and you're like, ugh. That's literally like worst case scenario. It's like the most cursed timeline. No, Shadow. Thank you. Thank you. I guess Rouge died. That's cool. Not that useful anyway. She is my least favorite of the... Actually, no, Omega's my least favorite of the Team Dark characters. Actually, Rouge might be my favorite of them. I don't know who I like more. It's kind of hard to pick between Shadow and Rouge for me.
Level up.
Is it a death if I go down here? No, okay. I just need to fall repeatedly. Cool. I'm gonna turn off the controller for a second to let this play out. Neat. Wouldn't it be funny if Rouge didn't show up because she was still dead and she was just gone for the rest of the game? Like the game was randomly like permadeath. I mean, it wouldn't be good. It'd be very interesting though. Definitely a twist.
Piece of cake.
Not really. That sucked, Shadow. You died multiple times and were resurrected by your friends. Man, I smell like garlic. I was at one of my jobs before doing the stream. Well, like hours before doing the stream, but
Doctor!
Tell me, Doctor. What was I doing? Asleep on that base? And what about my memory?
Your memory? What memory? You have no past to remember.
What?
Well, I believe our time is up. I'll see
this is gonna be
you
terrible. I
again
hate
soon.
hear about carnivals in Team Dark. But anyway, it's an Italian restaurant, so we use garlic butter for a lot of stuff, and
Wait,
it was made, you know, it's made in a big vat, and I have to put it away.
Numerous targets detected inside.
I died. But yeah, I still smell vaguely of which is unpleasant to say the least. It's not like an awful thing.
Numerous targets detected
I mean,
inside.
there's worse things to smell like, I guess. Just I wish I didn't read with butter and garlic. Oh man, controller's being real weird. We're definitely switching to a wired controller for the next one. I think, even though I cleared most of the stuff out of the way, there's just too much interference. The wave birds work really well usually, and this one included. It worked fine. So,
Just as planned.
yeah, it's probably not working. It's just cutting out.
Annihilator, fire. Annihilator, fire. Annihilator.
Actually, probably gonna end the stream on the some earlier side of things.
Eradicate.
Probably like 11:30. We'll call this one.
Annihilator. Annihilator, fire.
I'll take it from here.
Because again, Team Dark will be 2 streams long because it sucks, frankly. It just takes a bit to do.
Natural.
I'll take it. Okay.
I'll take it from here.
I do like how powerful our
Just as
characters are
planned.
getting quickly throughout this though, because we can just do stuff like this and obliterate them.
Them all.
Pieces of junk.
In fact, I'm just gonna
Annoying
stick
little
with my girl
pests,
Rouge
aren't
for now.
they?
Eliminate all
She
Eggman
just
robots.
annihilate. Like without a care in the world, she's destroying everything. Although Shadow would be better against these guys.
I'll take it from here.
I still can't place what it is about this game's controls that I like, that I really dislike about Shadow the Hedgehog. There is something, but these controls are still super slippery. They're a little less slippery, but not by much. And even then, that could be in my head. I would not be shocked by that at all.
Just as planned.
Chaos control.
Using Chaos Control sucks because it freezes time. And, you know, that's fine, except for the fact that we don't want time to be frozen. We want to continue on with things.
Smash them all.
Why would you drop all the bombs in the center when they weren't near me? Like, I guess in theory I could have been in the center, but still,
Just as
I
planned.
wasn't.
I'll take it from here. Smash them all.
Annihilate.
No, get rings, no. god. Sucks if you didn't have any rings, you would have died. Like, I'd have been absolutely
Stop this senseless fight.
You underestimated us, haven't you?
Activation test unsuccessful.
Oh, jeez. I thought that
Minimal
was
resistance detected.
Well, I was wrong. Fight's over for us now, because, you know, we died, which is just about the best case scenario, I think, during a boss fight, you know?
It's useless, Shadow.
Absolutely
We have to
failing
fight
and
him.
dying.
Numerous targets detected inside perimeter. Prepare your digits.
Chaos.
Don't ask why I'm using Galaxy Gold already, because I hate these fights so much as Team Dark. They take forever.
This is the ultimate power.
It's like the ultimate example of what I dislike about Sonic Heroes as these characters.
Level up.
It's like it's an actual eternity, it feels like.
I'll take it from
Whoa, Rouge is already level 3.
from here.
She's like suddenly the most badass thing here. I thought she was the only one who didn't get leveled up to level 3, so I don't know why this time they like the RNG gods are blessing Rouge over here, but
Just as
they sure
fun.
are. But you know, cool. Oh, hi, random lag. Let's chill it over here. So I can fix the lag real quick again. Yeah, it's happening way more frequently in this stream than is normal. And I couldn't tell you why, but it is a problem, and it is one that we'll have to address as it continues to be a thing.
Okay.
It did not fix itself like I assumed it would. What's maybe obvious from the performance here. Let's just bring on over here.
I'll take it from here.
Rouge can fly up here, and see if we can't wait for this to correct itself. By correct itself, I mean I'm gonna go into settings to change the things around again.
Smash them all!
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from
You guys feel
here.
like hear how awesome the game is right now. Yeah, I don't know. I thought every time I think I fix it, it gets worse. Which is kind of the worst case scenario. In fact,
Little
yeah.
tests aren't
I might end the stream after this fight, and we are picking it back up tomorrow and finishing it. So, and tomorrow I don't have any plans, so I might actually start the stream like half an hour early. Is probably my plan. Because once I get home from school, I'm not really doing much of
Chaos
anything.
control.
So let's let that run there. Go into settings again. In fact, let's just reset OBS real quick.
Witless consumer models.
I love that line so much. Yeah, after this fight, since it's already a draining, boring piece of crap, and the chat's pretty inactive, and I don't feel like we're missing out on too much viewership tonight, we are going to call it an early stream mini. I wouldn't call it that. Sure, it was like an hour, 20 minutes. Even though we didn't get through it. Or if it continues to work fine, I might do another level or two. I'll probably do another level or two after this, just so it doesn't end on such a boring note. But then tomorrow, we'll be doing the rest of the Dark. Nothing. They're done. They're done messing with you.
This is the ultimate power. Take this.
Take this. Runs and hides in the corner.
Annihilate fire. Annihilate activation ready. Annihilate charge.
Smash them all!
Eradicate.
Again, I do love that level 3 homing attack. It is just so satisfying to use.
I'll take it.
Like, just completely in the wrong thing. You do your thing, even if that thing is just not doing your job. Hey, look, Rouge, there's dummy ring bombs in the game, just like Tails. Which is a dumb ability that I'm not a fan of, because I don't get it. As a kid, it really confused me because I didn't understand what they were saying. For whatever reason, I don't know why I didn't get that. Like, it's pretty obviously supposed to be like an offensive weapon, but I somehow missed that detail. Is the ring lost sound effect is not in this game? If you're playing, because I have one earbud out. Earbud out. We're not doing this again. We're gonna do this tomorrow. The stream's lagging out. But if you guys enjoyed, thanks for watching. We are continuing this tomorrow with part 2, which will be more or less the same thing, but better. Anyway, I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Bye.